Hello and welcome to another Mindset Monday. The theme today is I am the author of my own story. I invite you to just settle in, get comfortable, and allow yourself to be present for the next few minutes. Bring your attention to your breath. And if you feel comfortable to do so, close down your eyes. Just notice how your body is feeling today. Know that you're not here to judge whether it's good or bad. Simply observe and allow yourself this moment of presence. If you are holding on to any tension in your body, then just breathe into that tension. And as you breathe out, allow it to be released. Imagine that you are floating. Imagine that you are going with the flow and calm. Any bumps in the road or challenges that come up are simply waves in an ocean. And once they've passed, you feel safe knowing that things will return to calm. As you continue to focus on your breath, notice that the outside world feels more distant from you, and that you feel a sense of coming home to yourself. So as we settle in, I'd like to share a reflection with you for this week around the theme, I am the author of my own story. We don't always get to choose what happens to us, but we always get to choose the meaning that we give to it. We can choose how we move forward. We get to edit, rewrite, and evolve. Whilst pain from the past can be there in your story, you're not defined by the old chapters. And you're also not stuck in someone else's storyline. You are the author of your story, not just a character within it. This week, I invite you to remember your power. The power you have to shape your own narrative. Write your story with courage, curiosity, and compassion. Choose how you show up, even if the plot takes a twist. I'd like you to take a moment to reflect on some prompts here that I will share as journal prompts also. Give each one a moment, see how it feels. What chapter am I in right now? Where in my life have I been living a story that doesn't feel like mine anymore? What narrative about myself am I ready to let go of? If I were writing the next page of my story with intention, what would it say? And I invite you to choose a word that represents the energy you want your next chapter to hold. It could be bold, peaceful, open, expansive, safe. Any word that comes to mind that you want to anchor in as you draft your next chapter. So now I invite you to welcome in a sense of ease as we guide into today's meditation, which is called Reclaiming the Pen. Make sure you are nice and comfortable and relaxed. Imagine yourself sitting at a quiet desk with a blank page before you. In your hand is a golden pen. Feel the weight of that pen in your hand. Notice how the light shines on the pen. Feel the energy of this pen, which is just full of possibility. Slowly imagine bringing the point of this pen to the page in front of you. And as you feel the scratching of the pen as the ink rolls onto the paper, as you write the words, "This is my story, and I choose how it goes." Visualize yourself writing out a sentence that captures who you are becoming in your story. What personality traits does your future, the main character in this story, hold? Are they confident, kind, creative, courageous? And just write this sentence out using the golden pen, describing your character. Take a breath there. And now I invite you to write a few sentences for your plot. What happens in the future of your story? You can choose the time frame. You might write in sentences or bullet points. Just imagine that golden pen, the feel of it in your hand, and invite in the feelings that you want to associate with your future. Where will you be? What will you be doing? How will you feel? Now, with the draft of your plot and your character, you gently place the golden pen down Breathe deeply and allow yourself briefly to step into this future. Step into your story. Harness those traits, those emotions that you have in this future. Look around you as you enter the storyline. What do you see? What do you hear? Feel in your heart the emotions in this future. Feel the qualities that this future you has, whatever they may be. I invite you to place one hand on your heart and let this energy fill your chest. Feel these qualities, these emotions from your future, and anchor them in. Familiarize yourself with these feelings. As you breathe deeply, breathe in these feelings. Allow them to change how you are feeling and showing up in the world. Allow them to bring you into alignment with this future. Notice that you can easily connect to this version of your future because you wrote the story. You get to choose the plot, and you get to choose how you show up as the main character and the author of your story. As you breathe deeply, I want you to repeat the following to yourself, just internally, as a reminder. I am the author of my own story. I choose what I carry forward into my future. My past informs me, but it does not define me. Feel the truth in these words. Feel the deep sense of safety and alignment with yourself. Notice how you feel empowered to step forwards, to take the reins and take the pen as you draft your future. Notice how amazing it feels to know that this is your story and you get to choose what the future looks like, starting with the present moment. You choose how you show up today, this week, this month. You choose how you respond to anything that life brings your way. Finally, I invite you to repeat to yourself, I create my life with intention and courage. Each day is a fresh page in my story. I trust the voice within me. Carry this with you as you go into your day and your week. Find comfort in knowing that you hold the pen to write your story. Now I invite you to slowly bring yourself back to the present moment. Give your fingers and toes a wiggle, stretch. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. And I'd like to remind you that you are not who you were. You are who you're becoming. Every breath, every choice you make, every word you say is part of the story that only you can write. Go out there and write your story.